and the impact that that will have on customer service. Now, why is this important? Well, some research that I did last year into customer experience management asked companies how well they thought they were doing in making their customers satisfied. And the results were really quite startling. And don't forget, this was companies' opinion of how well they were doing at making their customers satisfied, not customers being asked whether they were satisfied. And as you can see, only 30% of companies responded in that they thought that they were making their customers completely satisfied. This means that although there is 61% saying their customers are somewhat satisfied, there's still a long way to go before companies are actually delivering the service and customer experiences that that customers expect. So what I'm going to look at during the next 45 minutes is why online customer service in today's market is particularly important, how to transition a traditional contact center to handling customer interactions in the cloud, and then finally I will look at some of the pros and cons of making this transition. Now, at Ventana Research, we define online customer service as the practice of managing all the activities of handling customer interactions. And that has to include both the processes, people, information, and technology. So this is not just a technology issue. This is about understanding how employees in your organization are handling customer interactions, what level of service they're providing, and what kind of experience the customers are realizing as part of those interactions. Now, it's become particularly important because customer service really has changed quite considerably, even over the last 5 years. And not so long ago, customers were actually quite loyal to companies. And it was, for example, here in the UK, not unusual for people to open one bank account when they left school and stay with that bank for the duration of their life. This is changing quite dramatically and is being brought around, of course, by the advent and take-up of the Internet. So now customer loyalty to a particular company, even to a particular brand, is nowhere near as strong as it used to be. And of course, although there always was competition, it wasn't quite as fierce as it is today. And pretty well, you knew who your competitors were, and you could have strategies to compete against them. But now again, a lot because of the Internet, new companies will move into your market and provide similar services to the way that you do, but possibly even completely based on the Internet. Customers used to be quite patient. They were prepared to wait for people to be available, to wait for new products. But again, that has changed considerably, and customers now want things instantly, or as some would say, at the click of a button. One of the particular aspects of old customer service that things went seasonally. So you could tell whether Christmas, spring was going to be boom time, and you could plan accordingly. But again, that no longer applies, and customers do want this instant service when they want it, and as we'll see, through the channel of communication that they want. And back not so long ago, customer data was pretty simple. It was mainly held in things like financial ledgers. Recently it's being put in